200 ships. None ever fought back. Today, number 201. A fat human freighter. Honest mistake.
Captain Vreshkal, most feared pirate in 3 sectors, 200 confirmed prizes, no survivors.
Sensors. Give me a target. Anything with cargo and no fight.
The tactical display showed a fat, slow human ore freighter. TSV, honest mistake.
Freighter. Honest mistake. This is Night's Gleam. Cut engines. Prepare to be boarded. Resist and you die.
The reply came instantly. Toneless, almost rehearsed. Honest mistake complying. Engines off, docking bay open.
Almost too easy. But humans are weak. They know when they're beaten.
Vresh ordered his boarding shuttle prepped. A ship that surrendered without a fight was a ship worth looting. On sensors, a faint energy spike flickered. A core reading too rich for an ore hauler. Then vanished, unseen.
Launch. I want that cargo cataloged and the crew spaced before third watch.
They're launching, right on schedule. Helm, maintain the drift. We're just a helpless freighter. 9 years. I still see his face. Brandon, smiling. Seconds before Vresh ended everything. The Andromeda run. No warning. Fire. Then vacuum. Vresh didn't even pause. All stations report. Weapons, engineering, comms, silent readiness. We don't spook him. Tactical. Confirm the shuttle's approach vector. I want them committed before we even blink.
A hidden tactical panel glowed. The pirate shuttle closed to docking range. 50 seconds.
50 seconds. I've waited 9 years. You are not leaving this system, Vresh. I promised you, Brandon, I'd find the bastard who killed you. Today, I keep that promise. Stand ready. No one moves until my mark. When I give the word, peel the hull.
Captain Donna Sullivan and her crew waited, hands hovering over disguised controls. The bait was set, the trap poised.
Look at that fat prize. Helm, maintain position. I want that shuttle docked in 4 minutes.
The boarding shuttle broke clear from the night's gleam, thrusters flaring brilliantly as it crossed the dark void toward the silent ore carrier.
Tactical report. All stations, final go.
All consoles signaled green. Weapons, hull plates, countermeasures. 53 seconds to hard dock.
Honest mistake. An admission of weakness. Tonight, it joins my collection.
Aboard the honest mistake, Captain Sullivan's grip tightened on the hidden trigger, her knuckles white. A phantom pain shot through the scar on her forearm.
Shuttle. Report any anomalies the moment you dock. I want this clean.
The shuttle commander answered. Scans negative. Freighter is dead silent.
Steady. Wait for my order. Everyone on my mark.
The shuttle extended its docking collar, magnetic locks engaging with a deep metallic groan that vibrated through the hull. The seal was airtight. On the freighter's bridge, no one breathed. For 3 heartbeats, nothing moved. Then a low hum grew to a grinding bass, and the freighter's outer hull shifted. A hairline glow appeared along a hidden seam. The seam split wider, spilling cyan light into the dark bay. Dust motes ignited in the beam as backup systems spooled up with a rising whine. The pirate boarding party, weapons raised, halted at the sight. Walls that had been solid a second ago were now alive with circuitry. One pirate pointed, his guttural voice cutting through the comm. The hull. It's opening.
What is that? Report. Why is my sensor board screaming?
Phase 1. Peel the outer skin. Let him see what he's truly boarded.
Along the freighter's spine, 30 hidden seams split sequentially. The civilian shell peeled back in synchronized panels, revealing the heavy armor beneath.
There it is. No more pretending.
The nameplate TSV honest mistake tore away with the outer hull, replaced by the roar of charging rail cannons.
Stand by all batteries. On my mark. Light him up.
The freighter's outer shell finished peeling away, revealing 40 cyan glowing rail batteries in layered rows. Inside the cargo bay, the pirate boarding party saw the walls split, weapon mounts sliding forward with a hydraulic hiss.
That ship. It's not a freighter. It's a heavy cruiser.
His tactical officers screamed. Weapon signatures, 40-plus railguns, shields can't withstand that.
All batteries, stand by. Target the night's gleam. Wait for my order.
The dorsal cannon revealed itself, a massive railgun with a cyan charge building at its core.
A decoy. They set a trap for me.
The freighter's fake hull dropped away entirely, revealing an angular heavy cruiser frame bristling with armament.
Helm, bring us about. Tactical. Lock all tubes. I want every cannon on that monster.
The Q-ship's weapon ports glowed bright. Targeting solutions raced across screens. Resh's bridge erupted into desperate shouts.
Hi. Resh, welcome aboard.
Who is this? What trick is this?
Captain Donna Sullivan. You killed my brother Brandon 9 years ago on the Andromeda run.
A woman with a grudge. The Andromeda run. So long ago. I don't remember her. You think a personal vendetta gives you power. I've crushed fleets. This decoy won't save you.
It's not the decoy that'll end you, Vresh. It's me. 9 years I've hunted you.
Resh slammed his claws on the console, roaring for his crew to raise shields and arm all weapons.
You have 60 seconds to say goodbye to your crew. Then I am ending your reign.
Resh's face twisted with rage and disbelief. On his screen, Donna's image flickered, calm, patient, absolute. The channel held open. Silent now but charged with the weight of a 9-year promise and 40 fully charged railguns.
Batteries. Fire. Give me a full broadside.
40 railgun batteries discharged as one. Cyan hell lancing from the Q-ship's hull. The void lit electric.
Evasive. Break dock. Full thrust. Get us clear.
Target their main drives. I want him dead in the water.
A cyan beam sheared through the Night's Gleam's left wing, tearing it free in a spray of molten debris.
Report. Can we jump? What's left of our shields?
His tactical officer's voice cracked. Shields down. Weapons offline. Engines failing. We can't jump.
200 raids. A legend. Snuffed by a human with a lie.
Your drives are slag. No jumps, no running. This is where it ends.
The Night's Gleam listed, venting atmosphere, while the Q-ship's batteries recharged with an ominous whine, ready for the final blow.
Cease fire. I want him to see this. You are not the first pirate we've baited, Vresh. This is a Q-ship, designed to look like prey.
A decoy ship. Humanity baited me deliberately. Then I'll drag you down with me. Helm. Ramming speed. Activate self-destruct.
The crippled pirate ship lurched forward, engines screaming, aimed straight at the Honest Mistake's exposed core.
Point defense. Target their engines. Disable. Don't destroy. I want him helpless.
A volley of precise cyan bolts struck the pirate's remaining thrusters, snuffing them out. The ship shuddered, dead in space. The self-destruct countdown flickered, then died. The Night's Gleam was nothing but a floating wreck.
Everything's gone. No weapons, no engines, no escape. She could end me with a thought.
Now you understand. No tricks, no escapes, just my brother's face and a trigger. Do you remember the Andromeda run? 9 years ago, a civilian freighter. My brother was aboard.
Why would I remember one ship among hundreds? Your brother was no one.
Donna's blood ran cold. The monster didn't even recall her brother's face.
He was my brother. His name was Brandon, and you will remember him.
Then kill me and be done with it. I've faced worse.
Not yet. First, you'll know what it means to lose everything.
Vresh Kal's face twisted as the dorsal cannon's glow lit his bridge. A cyan sun preparing to annihilate him.
For Brandon, main cannon, fire on my mark.
Donna's finger pressed the trigger down to the first detent. The charging whine climbing to a scream. The void held its breath. 200 victims, one promise, a single heartbeat before the flash.
Wait. I can pay enough treasure to buy a fleet. Just let me live, please.
Your payment is this. 40 railguns, my brother's name, and your extinction.
She cut the channel. The red trigger button met no resistance as Donna pressed it smoothly. The dorsal cannon spoke, a cyan cone of annihilation that swallowed the void, silent and absolute. The beam crossed the distance instantly, a spear of light connecting hunter and prey across the dark. On the pirate bridge, Vreshkal had one last moment of clarity before the end.
So this is how it ends. No glory, no legacy, just nothing.
The cyan spear reached the night's gleam, a hair's breadth from the hull. Time froze, the shot suspended. 200 raids, one promise. And the final breath before judgment, held in the frame, the screen held a perfect tableau of predator turned prey. The beam a finger from its target. The beam touched the night's gleam. In 4 seconds, there was no ship, only expanding plasma and silence. 200 conquests erased in one flash. Captain Vreshkal, finally, was nothing. Aboard the Honest Mistake, the bridge crew stared at the empty sensor screens, the reality sinking in.
It's done. 9 years, and it's finally done.
She pulled a small, hollow photo from her console. Brandon's face, frozen in a younger, happier time.
I got him, Bran. You can rest now.
A junior officer broke the silence, his voice shaky but victorious. We got him, Captain. All targets destroyed.
Secure from battle stations. Begin recovery operations. We're going home.
The Honest Mistake's hull, still exposed, began the slow process of retracting its weapons and closing its armor.
But why does it feel so empty? He's gone. But what about the rest?
The comm officer broke the silence. Captain, priority message from Earth Command. Admiral Chen. Donna tapped her console. A hollow recording materialized, showing an admiral in a crisp uniform. The admiral spoke. Captain Sullivan, your mission was the final field trial. The Q-ship program is officially a success.
A success. I don't understand. This was personal. I avenged my brother, not some test.
The recording continued, unruffled. The pirate threat has served its purpose. We've been farming them for years, perfecting our decoy designs.
Served its purpose. You let them raid, let people die, for a test.
Your brother died because pirates exist. Soon, they won't. The trial fleet ships out next week. Thank you for your sacrifice.
My sacrifice. So many died. Was I just a tool in a larger game?
The hologram faded. Donna stared at the dark console, the weight of the new truth settling deep.
Navigation. Set course for Earth. I have questions. Questions for the people who used my brother as bait.
Donna keyed in her command override, and a classified data packet unfolded across her screen. The briefing laid it out in cold detail. Earth had never lacked the means to protect its shipping. It needed the pirates. The galaxy didn't have a piracy problem because Earth was weak. It had a piracy problem because Earth needed targets to perfect its decoy fleet. Donna's hands curled into fists. Her brother's death, her 9-year hunt, all part of a strategy.
All those people who died on the Andromeda run, just bait.
A galactic map replaced the text, dozens of pirate-flagged systems pulsing red. Faint green indicators began to populate among them. The Admiral's recorded voice returned, steady. Every raid provided data. Your brother's sacrifice wasn't in vain. We're ready.
So, it was all a test. The whole damn galaxy was a testing ground. I wanted revenge. They wanted a weapon. We both got what we wanted.
Donna closed the briefing. The weight settled, but so did a grim certainty. She would confront Earth Command, not as a tool, but as a captain who'd paid in blood.
Brandon didn't have a choice. Neither did I. We were both pieces on someone else's board.
She activated the hollow photo again. Brandon's smile, frozen in time, seemed to ask the question she couldn't voice.
They used your death, Bran. Hid behind it, perfected their weapons with it. Was it worth it?
The Admiral's words echoed in her mind. Your brother died because pirates exist. Now they won't.
Maybe. Maybe that's enough. If no more brothers die, then maybe it's enough.
Donna swallowed the bitterness that had driven her for 9 years. It didn't disappear, but it settled.
Secure from battle stations. All crew, stand down. We've done our part.
The acknowledgement lights blinked green across the bridge. The honest mistake's combat status dissolved.
It's done. Not the revenge I imagined, but perhaps the one that matters.
She tucked the hollow photo back into its slot, a final gesture. The mission was over, and the ship was going home. The honest mistake's weapon panels slid shut, the last of the cyan glow fading as the civilian hull locked back into place. In minutes, the ship looked exactly like the rusted ore hauler it had pretended to be. Harmless, unremarkable.
Navigation. Set course for Earth. We've delivered the message.
The helmsman nodded, fingers already on the controls, and the ship began a slow turn towards the nearest jump point. On the main view screen, the debris of the night's gleam drifted past, twisted metal and frozen gas, already forgotten by the void. Donna allowed herself a single deep breath, the tension of 9 years finally uncoiling from her shoulders. She sat in her command chair, her expression guarded but no longer sharp as a blade. The crew moved with quiet efficiency, securing the ship for the long transit home. Outside the viewport, the stars remained indifferent, steady, and silent, as they had for eons. The honest mistake, once again a ghost among freighters, sailed on into the dark. Donna activated the full data packet. A holographic command grid blossomed across her ready room, tactical overlays flickering to life. 800 ship signatures blinked into existence. Not cargo carriers, not escorts, hunters, each one a Q ship.
800. They built a hunter fleet while the galaxy thought we were helpless.
The deployment overlay shifted, routes drawing tight around known pirate havens. Dozens of green pincers converging.
All those ships, all those captains, they were all bait, just like me.
She traced the projected engagement lines. Every Q ship had the same mission profile: look weak, let them come, then strike.
And the pirates took it. Every damn time. They never saw the real threat until it was too late.
She closed the display. The map collapsed into a single pulsing icon before vanishing, leaving the room in quiet shadow.
We did exactly what they needed. And now there's no going back.
A grim certainty settled over her. The galaxy was about to learn what humanity could really do when it stopped pretending to be prey. Donna walked the quiet corridor alone, footsteps echoing off the bulkheads. She hadn't visited the memorial in over a year. A small bronze plaque gleamed under a single sconce. In memory of Brandon Sullivan, Andromeda Run.
Hey, Brandon, it's done. I got him.
Her voice cracked on the last word. The years of tension finally escaping.
And it turns out, you were part of something bigger. Bigger than just revenge. They used your death to build a fleet that'll end piracy forever. I was just a piece in that game.
She paused, feeling the weight of that truth settle beside the older grief.
I miss you. But maybe now, no more sisters have to go through this. That's something.
She straightened, letting her hand slip from the plaque. The steel was warm from her touch. She turned away, wiping her eyes with the back of her hand. The mission was over. The ship was going home. The honest mistake dropped out of FTL at the edge of Earth space. The familiar blue marble glowing serene against the black. But beyond the planet, stretching to the Lagrange points, a sea of ships drifted in perfect formation. Identical, unarmed, and utterly false.
800 of them. A fleet designed to look like prey.
The formation began to move as one, a synchronized ballet of rusted hulls and hidden teeth, arcing toward the jump gates. The honest mistake slid into formation. Just one more ghost among 800, indistinguishable from the rest. On the bridge, Donna's first officer stood silent, then found his voice.
They're all like us. Number. They're what we were always meant to be.
The trial fleet, 800 strong, engaged their jump drives. The stars stretched, twisted, and swallowed them whole. The galaxy's piracy problem was about to become extinct, not because humanity was weak, but because it had learned to hunt. Aboard the honest mistake, the main screen flickered to a live galactic feed. The anchor's voice cut through the quiet. Reports flooding in. Pirate strongholds in Sector 7, under attack by unknown ships. The feed shifted to shaky footage. Freighters shedding their civilian skins, weapon ports blazing, pirate vessels torn apart. Alien analysts stared in disbelief. One whispered, "They were never helpless." The anchor concluded, Humanity has ended the piracy era in a single, coordinated strike. Donna watched from her command chair, the weight of 9 years finally lifting. A small, satisfied nod.
It's done. The galaxy will never forget.
The bridge crew stood in silent awe, watching the eradication of an era of terror. On the tactical map, pirate icons winked out one after another, leaving only clean, quiet space.
No more victims. No more raids. Just silence. Finally.
Donna stood alone at the observation deck viewport, the stars cold and distant outside.
It's over, Brandon. Finally. 9 years of hunting, and now you can rest.
She traced the scar on her arm, the one that had ached for 9 years.
200 conquests. A brother lost. And now, finally, silence across the void.
She turned her back on the void, the stars still shining in the glass behind her. Her footsteps echoed once, then faded as she left the observation deck and headed back to command. The viewport remained, holding the image of distant suns, unchanged, unmoved, eternal. 200 conquests avenged, one promise kept, and a galaxy learning to fear the quiet freighters in the dark. The honest mistake sailed on, a ghost among the stars, its mission complete, its crew at peace. She closed her eyes, the weight of 9 years finally leaving her shoulders. And for the first time she slept. The honest mistake moved through the dark, its routine patrols now peaceful, its disguise no longer needed but still worn. No more pirate lords, just silent ships and the stars, the galaxy safer than it had ever been. A brief news feed flickered. Another Q ship shedding its pretense in a flash of violence, then gone. The fleet had become invisible again, merged into the endless stream of civilian traffic, waiting on the bridge. Captain Sullivan sat at her command, her face calm, the edge gone. The nameplate TSV, honest mistake, gleamed under a distant sun, its letters crisp and proud. Then, with a silent flash, the ship engaged its jump drive, star lines stretching into infinity. It left behind a trail of light, a promise kept, heading toward new horizons. She traced the scar on her arm, no longer a pain but a memory. And in the quiet of the bridge, Donna slept, her duty done. A holographic galaxy map flickered to life, empty of red pirate markers. Every system clean, every threat erased. Across every command screen, 4 words burned. Trial fleet complete. Piracy extinguished. The galaxy slept safer that night. For the first time in generations, no ships vanished, no ships vanished, no stations went dark. The honest mistake sailed on, a tiny shape against the infinite starfield. Its silhouette a promise kept, a legend took root in the space lanes, the quiet freighters that bite. Humanity would never be prey again. For Captain Sullivan and her crew, the mission was complete. Their names, like their ship, would fade into legend. The stars stretched on, eternal and silent. The trial fleet had finished its work, and in the dark, the honest mistake slipped into the jump, leaving only empty space behind. No fanfare, no parade, just a promise kept. Fade to black.